Look, I get it. I get it. I'm just one creator. Who cares about me except for, I don't know, the 600,000 people that are asking to see my damn videos. And it's
We do not intend to address whether or not Jeremy is deliberately misrepresenting data and or intentionally causing uncertainty and confusion within the YouTube ecosystem, and or creating a false sense of urgency by appealing to viewers' emotions in order to capitalize on an anti-corporate sentiment within his core demographic. This video is also not intended to address our personal opinions or emotions about YouTube's policies and practices. Instead, we will be using Jeremy's video on YouTube notifications to illustrate principles of data analytics, as well as the fundamental attribution error and other cognitive biases. However, due to the case study nature of our presentation, this video is very likely to be useful to creators at large to understand some aspects of how the YouTube algorithms likely work.
How about some of the data? All right, here's after 90 minutes of data, or roughly 60 minutes. Here's where the traffic breaks down. 82% of the views are coming from browse, which means they're coming to my channel and they're clicking around to find the video. They haven't been notified. They've seen it on maybe Twitter or something like that. Here, no, not even, or they've heard about it on Twitter. Then there's other YouTube features. I don't know what that is, but it's not notifications because I know for a fact they separate the notification sent. So it sends out to my notifications, yet browse features is still an overwhelming majority. That means they've got to find my channel and they've got to go out of their way to go to it. Now, maybe they got the notification and then they went to the channel. They didn't click the link. Sure, this could all be mixed up. But in the
Jeremy claims that YouTube failed to adequately notify his subscribers of his Mrs. Monopoly video. As evidence for this, Jeremy indicates that 82% of his traffic for the Mrs. Monopoly video came from browsing features. He then goes on to state that this means users had to go to his channel to check if there are new videos. Such a statement is demonstrably false. In his notification rant video, Jeremy shows us a screen grab of his analytics for the first 90 minutes or so of his Mrs. Monopoly video. Had Jeremy pointed his mouse to the eye icon, which appears with an explanation of each traffic source, we would have seen that browsing features are defined as traffic from the home page or home screen, the subscription feed, and other browsing features. Channel pages, which is the actual traffic source for the phenomenon Jeremy describes, where a user visits the channel to see if there's something new that they want to watch, is approximately 2% according to the data he presented. External traffic, which would have included someone clicking on a Twitter link, also constituted around 2% of his traffic, according to the data he showed. He did not mention these traffic sources during his video and included no indication of how that data directly conflicts with the claims and theories he presented. Since we do not know the exact split between the homepage and subscription feed, it is not possible to say for certain. However, it is possible that up to 82% of Jeremy's traffic originates from YouTube recommending his content. We won't attempt to guess how many creators, small, medium, or large, would be envious of up to 8 out of 10 visitors to their video having been referred to them by YouTube's homepage.
But in the first hour, okay, the first hour, a strong percentage of my views should come from notifications. That's when they're going to work. They're not going to drive a lot of traffic 6 hours after they've been released. Your highest percentage of notification traffic, it happens in that first hour.
Jeremy goes on to point out that notifications only constituted between 2 and 3% of the traffic for his video. Jeremy asserts that notifications should constitute the highest proportion of traffic within the first few hours. But is this true? Moreover, would this be effective and efficient marketing? As someone who is involved in the gaming community, Jeremy ought to be familiar with the concept of spam. Furthermore, as someone who owns an ad agency, something which Jeremy mentions in the video, he should be aware of the challenges of form emails. A form email is a standard email template with only a few variables being replaced. Thus, a notification for a new YouTube video would show very little variation. For example, the subject line for an email notification is Channel X just uploaded a video. Form emails, when received with a frequency which the email provider deems higher than normal, have an extremely high likelihood of being caught in the email provider's spam filters. YouTube has the responsibility of balancing the interests of creators as a whole. Allowing notifications to go out that are likely to get caught in users' email provider spam filters are unlikely to do the user, other creators, or YouTube itself much good, and is even unlikely to be beneficial to the individual creator in the long term. Thus, YouTube's algorithm can take a number of possible actions, which may include limiting notifications to particular users to once in a 24-hour period, or even a week or once a month. It may also include only notifying the user of videos on topics in which they have already shown a high level of interest in the past. Whichever actions, or combinations of actions, the YouTube algorithms determine appropriate, the input for determining these actions will be the response rate.
Here's somebody with a screenshot showing the last video they see in their feed is from 17 hours ago. This video's been out almost an hour and nothing.
So let's say a creator does not post more often than once every 24 hours. If a user opens every single YouTube notification, YouTube will almost certainly notify that user of every single new video from the creator that they are subscribed to. However, in the notification screenshot Jeremy showed, the anonymous user received their last notification about Jeremy's channel 17 hours prior. Timeouts do not normally reset at midnight every day, nor should they, since regardless of whether you choose EST, GMT, or any other time zone, someone is likely to be disadvantaged. There are also other potentially valid considerations, such as avoiding consuming processing capacity with unnecessary cron jobs. So instead, to be as fair as possible to all stakeholders, the algorithms likely check time intervals, rather than considering absolute dates and times. The anonymous user whose screenshot Jeremy showed would almost certainly not have been notified of a new upload, even if he does likely show interest in the particular topic and is known to have a high positive response rate to email notifications. Because Jeremy posted multiple videos within a 24-hour period, and he had already consumed his fair share of the allotted notification resources.
Even on an excellent video, on a video that does really well with my subscribers, notifications are only probably 5 to 10% of the overall views. It's definitely low. But if I look at a very popular video, a video that I uploaded yesterday that has 200,000 views, 215,000 views, I can see my analytics show notifications was 5%, 4%.
Jeremy indicates that even on his best performing videos, notifications only constitute around 5% of his traffic. YouTube's algorithms have access to thousands of channels' data. It is very likely that notifications are treated as a traffic source of last resort because of low response rates across the board. That is to say, because the data proves that email marketing in general is not very effective. It thus makes logical sense for YouTube to recommend, either on the homepage or alternatively via the subscription feed, the new content to subscribers who are watching other content on the platform within the first few hours of the new content's release. If a subscriber did not click on the recommendation, they are unlikely to be notified, as the algorithms are likely to attribute this to a lack of interest in the particular topic or theme of the video. The remainder of the subscribers the algorithm deemed likely to be viewers can then be notified a few hours later via email if they have not visited the platform yet.
If you're actually subscribed to me, all I can ask is that you follow me on Twitter if you use Twitter, or on minds.com/TheQuartering, because I always post my new videos there. I need to find a secondary solution or something to get my viewers in the loop. I can't trust everyone to want to use Twitter. Why should they? They use YouTube. You expect YouTube to notify them. That's why they use it. That's why they install the app. And you continue to screw me. And I know it's not just me. It's every creator. Why is this so difficult?
If a channel owner does decide to ask users to use third-party subscription services, it is highly likely that this will lead to YouTube sending out even fewer notifications when they upload new content. Since the people who are most likely to respond to the creator's notifications will now be counted as an external traffic source, the response rate on YouTube's notifications will be even lower. This continuous negative feedback loop will likely result in the creator receiving almost no traffic from YouTube's notifications. At the time of recording, to the best of our knowledge, we do not have any current or prior affiliation with any of the third parties referred to in this video.